Well, I think the important thing to know about Reed is it's a family business. And the core values of Reed are the core values of the Reed family. And they're very simple. That's that we're fair, open and honest. That's one. The second is that we take ownership. That's two. And the third is we work together. Three core values.
The Reed core values of being fair, open and honest is that I am the epitome of them. No matter what it is, if you're not having them open conversations, we can't get better. We can't progress.
Being fair, open and honest is really important. It's something that is, I would say, probably the biggest value here that I see on a regular basis.
From my point of view is actually, I relate to them. So I think having those family values at heart not only allows you to quite literally kind of live those values, what it also does is it ensures that those are values that actually we can impart on our participants.
Reed is a family-owned organisation, and actually there's a really nice atmosphere that kind of goes through. I've left Reed twice. I've been headhunted, and that role just wasn't for me. And at that point in my life, there was a few personal things that sort of went on. My grandmother wasn't very ill; she passed away, and actually the team of people that sent me flowers and cards, they weren't my current employer; they were this company.
The manager, leader of any team sets those values, they set the culture, not just by the words they use, but by the actions they put into practice every day, the small things. We call them moments that matter.
I joined straight from university myself. I didn't come with a wealth of experience, I didn't have a lot of skills. Without having the support from my team, from having that belief in not only my own manager, my global managing director, and actually the chairman himself. I mean, it's quite rare that you get to say James Reed had that full support in me, but I worked so closely to James that I actually had his support as well.
It's about pushing each other, not in a way that is detrimental to people or trying to force people down a road that they don't want to go down. It's about understanding where people's strengths are, where their weaknesses are, where they should be investing time to try and make themselves even better what they do.
Everybody gets a fair share of equity, a fair share of time, a fair share of learning and development. It creates a good culture within, and happy people typically mean happy clients. So I think being fair with our own employees is key.
We've got a question on our co-member satisfaction survey about being accepted for who you are, and it's really important that you bring your whole self to work and that you are your authentic self while you're in work as well.
I do see those values being put into practice. I do feel like people take ownership of their work here at Reed. They take ownership when things go right, and when sometimes you have to go back and revisit, okay, that didn't work, I take ownership for that, but we can look to revisit that and do it again another time.
If it was one thing I had to pick, I think that this is a great place to be, and we want to keep ensuring that continues and that we keep people with us because they want to be with us for long periods of time.